Good morning, everybody. Jenny Clouston here with the brush turkeys having a full-scale, I don't know what kind of altercation out there. Anyway, right, lovely Jane is still away, and I did send her a message the other day and say, you know what, Jane, you've been away a very, very, very long time this time. Don't you love a gum nut? I believe in Western Australia they are huge. I just love them. Anyway, by the way, for those of you who were worried, look who I found. I found the elephant. I was so worried about him, but he has been found. All right, Jennifer. All right, let's see what I can do. Oh, shame, it's a little dead native bee. Okay. What am I going to do? I have gathered everything in this little not to-do pile, but the peace offering, the little wildflower. I wonder if I should do another page on the side of my little wildflower book. I don't know. I really got to finish that Bubble of Delight. Nope. I found this bit of vintage cantha, but I don't know what to do today. That's definitely finished, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, the brush turkeys come right inside here. This all seems to be wool here. Everything's happening on here. I feel like doing some roses or something on here. Doing some silk ribbon rose bushes. Shall I do that? I think I am going to do that. That book is stopping the sun from shining. Maybe I should do some beads on here. No, let's do some silk ribbon roses on here. That's what I feel like doing. Am I mumbling today? Busy week teaching this week. I taught on Tuesday, and then Thursday, and then the Saturday. And then I teach, at Caloundra. Oh, no, Kim's, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Caloundra. Busy, which, you know, I like doing. Okay. Let's get this going. I'm going to go and find myself a little hoop and some silk ribbon embroidery, and also some, what do you call that, DMC stranded cotton. That is what I'm going to go and look for. All right, let me just put my little... Oh, you know, quite a few people have asked me over the years about these clover, and some of you have found them. I will tell you that I have used them for absolute years. You can see my thumb has sort of got a divot. But I will tell you that they are pricey, I think, for what they are. And they get blunt really, really easily. I use them because I can justify it, because I teach and I find it very, very handy. But they do blunt easily. So, yes, you know, scissors work just as well. But they're called a clover ring cutter. So I'm going to pop this in a hoop, and I'm going to see if I can find any silk ribbon. I'm sure I'll be able to find it somewhere in my stash. So I found this in my little old jar. So I think I'll use that because it's red and there's things happening. And then I also found that. So I'm going to use those. Now, it's a bit chilly and windy today for some unknown reason. Now I need some stranded cotton because I need to, and a hoop, Jennifer, don't forget the hoop. Now these silk roses are older than the hills, so I'm sure you've seen them being done many times before. Just going to pop this beautiful merge hoop on my work. And what I need is a single strand of, the first thing I'd need is a single strand of DMC the same color as my rose. So that's what I'll do first. Try to separate these threads. They don't separate when you want them to, and then they separate when you don't want them to. Nice big healthy knot. Now just remember, yep, I'm working with wool. So I've got a whole lot of parked threads here because I'm going to obviously go back and use them. So remember, when you make these spokes of your wheel, you know, for your rose, just remember that the size of your, obviously, goes without saying, the size of your spokes or wheels is the size of your rose. Now, this is a baie groot one, let me tell you. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough silk ribbon. Now, also, to be truthful, normally when I do a rose this big, you've got to have an uneven amount of spokes for this rose. If I was making it this big, I would actually put in 7 spokes, but I'm going to see how I go. I'm going to just, you know, be daring and see what happens. I will just see, I don't have my oat jar here. Anyway, now I need a milliner's, a chenille needle now to, oh, here comes that sun. All right, okay. I had, oh, there's already a knot. Obviously, I've used this before and didn't like the color. I have had such a, I went to another painting workshop. I've just been painted out lately. Well, as I said, it's just a wildflower festival here on the coast. Well, it's finished now, the week's gone. And there's been all sorts of things that you could have done and been and seen to. And I have taken full advantage of them. You know what else it's been? Very, very windy lately. So even though it's early in the morning, I'm just going to put this here. Otherwise it could go away. And guess who's arrived? Guess who's arrived? Just make sure that your ribbon is nice and twisted, but not twisted too much. You know, that beginning was a little bit too twisted. But I'm not stressed. Life is a little too short. Let's twist her some more. You see, she should really have more spokes. I'm just telling you that right now. But do as I say and not as I do, okay? Oh dear. Yapping dogs. Somebody walked past the back of my house. Okay. So I'm nearly finished. So what you've got to do is you've just got to go around and around and around and just try and get all your little legs covered. But in this instant, my ribbon is not going to be long enough, but I'm not really worried because I'm just going to take this thread to the back. Please be careful you don't grab any of your silk ribbon of your rose. And I'm just going to do a little bud here. Sorry, I'm working with the tiniest bit of ribbon here. I'll manage. I'm just going to put her over there. That's my little bud. Too small, I say. But anyway, it's going to stay there. How much of our ribbon have I got in here? And I'll just put one over here. Try and use all the ribbon that you can, you know. So that's a lazy daisy there, and this one I've just done a loose kind of straight stitch. And now I'm going to, oh, not with that, I'm not. Is there some beading thread in this little elephant? Yes. I'm just going to couch this down at the back. Oh, the king parrots arrived for their breakfast. All right, done. Now let's put some green ribbon. Oh, but that's very thick, isn't it? I love the color. That'll work. I'm just trying to, there you go. Okay, so this is going to be a 4mm silk ribbon, so that means I have to use a, a little bit of bling happening here. I'll keep that for just now. Just now, such a South African saying. Just now or now in South Africa could mean now, in a few minutes, in a few months, or actually never. So now or just now. Oh, yeah, but okay, so now I'm going to come up to make these little tiny little ribbon stitches on either side of my little bud to form a calyx. Just be careful you don't pull that thread ribbon through too much like I've just done, you know. Now these have been going around for absolute years, these little funny things. I might come up over here because I can still see my little leg that I did. Just come up there and do a little lazy daisy. And because I still haven't covered my leg, oh, there's the king parrots right over here now. All right, sorry. I'm just going to go and put the food out for the king parrot, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay. King parrots are fed. And then they flew away. I don't know where my little jar is. Okay, remember I had this, didn't I? Let's use it. Oh dear. See what's happening? I'm going through silk ribbon at the back there. Don't do it. You'll be unhappy. Wow, can't believe how cold it is for this time of year. And my son lives in Bungendore, outside of Canberra, and it's boop cold today in Bungers. What have I got here? I've still got some on here. I just don't know what to do with it. Can't come out there. I might just come up over here and do a little Frenchie. I mean a colonial. Another one. Okay, run out of thread now. Right, let's get this off. Now remember I said that I did have some beads in here. Let's see. There's red, which I was after, little pearls. Okay, so I need that very thin beading thread again. Let's see if I can find the end here. There it is. Oh no. And I'm very naughty because if I can't find it, I kind of just start my own. Weird. It looks like this. Oh, there it is. For some unknown reason, I'm really battling. I think this needle has got like a little burr on the top of it because I'm really, no I'm not. Don't speak so too soon. Now there's already red in there. I'm just going to use that. Once again, I go through my beads twice and I anchor off after each bead and I anchor before each bead. There she comes out, back down. Oh dear, it's getting a little bit dark. What should I put in this rose? Should I put some gold beads or what should I do? Has to be one over here. Now inside this there was a little different kind of bead. It's like a shiny little one. It was a tiny short bugle bead. I'm going to see what that looks like. I'm scared of bugles. Let's see what happens if I put this on. Oh, you know what I finished the other day? My quilt as you go, what do you call it? It's too big, but anyway. A vintage sheet quilt for little Lila that I'm going to put the happy bees on. Not the angry wasps, the happy bees. Anyway, that is finished. It looks terribly cute and I'm going to give it a wash and then stamp the, oh I need this, what do you call it, the do the block printing. So I'm excited about that, just in time to go to Bungendore in a few weeks time. I want to make Lila a roll to keep all her crayons and felt tip pens and stuff. So I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do that for her. She loves lyre birds, so I'm wondering if oh guts, I've just spilled all my beads. I'm wondering if I can find a lyre bird in a children's book and I can put a lyrebird on it. Thoughts? I bought her a book about lyrebirds a few years ago, well, last year, and she's absolutely obsessed. Do yourself a favor and Google lyrebirds Australia. They mimic anything and it sounds just like them. There's footage of a lyrebird in Melbourne Zoo mimicking a baby crying, and let me just tell you, it sounds just like a baby crying historically. They are incredible, absolutely incredible. Okay, so that's done. Now remember, I had, see, I think I need another one over there. Sorry, my little beads aren't really showing. So what to do next? Sort of needs another one over there, but do I do it in wool? Do I do it in another form? Because, you know, this is just playing. This is stream of consciousness, so, but my stream of consciousness isn't working today. I'm stilted, aren't I? Yeah, I'm very stilted. Okay, so just stay. What's on here? What was I busy doing with this, one wonders? It was over here. Oh, I know what it was. Let's put it back on my needle and see what happens. I'll do some, a little bit of a fern stitch coming off of my little rose. Sometimes, you know, I talk about stream of consciousness very glibly. It's not as easy as it looks, and but I find it very important part of my, I don't know, stitching life. I think it's otherwise I think I kind of get, yeah, just going to come out over here and use this up quickly. Oh no, I've pulled it through too much. I'll just go over here again. It's very hard to kind of let yourself kind of go, literally, not overthink it and, oh, what will that look like? Is it going to be good? Is it not going to be good? It's hard, peeps, it's hard. So if I had to be in a creative mood, I would say, that's not all that great. Where's all my threads? So now I know what I'm going to do. So now I want to do it. Now I don't have any threads in front of me. Oh, sorry. I also think when you're doing stream of consciousness, you've got to have what you need, not what you need, because, but you've got to have stuff in front of you so that when you can just pick something up and you can just kind of go. So this is what I wanted to use, but I felt that it's just so like the other one next to it. But anyway. What's this needle doing here, peeps? Causing me consternation or pistachio. That's what it's doing. This color. This is a beautiful chameleon thread in the chameleon pack. Now sometimes purple or lilac dyes a death on a black background. So I'm a little bit, oh, so I have used that there. Let's use this. What other colors came in that pack? That's beautiful green. I'll use that. This is called feathered twig. It is in the books, but I am doing it a double feathered twig, so I am doing one on each side. Oh, that's baie groot. Yes, it's a klomp grootness there. Just going to try and get myself to veer off there. You see, even my veering's not working today. Morning, crows. Let's just head off over there. Come on, change direction. That's a bit better. That's better. One more there. Sorry, no talking today. I am at this stage finding something in my hands and I'm off. Back down there. I'm going to try and get back to that little space over there. Push you out the way. Come on. There you go. Another one here. That's my dog drinking some water. Just pop you in there and see what my brain tells me to do. That's very good. It's very good. And then before you know it, you've got a rhythm in your hands and you can just bomb along. That's got to have something there. Okay, I've still got some of this on my I don't even think you're going to see this, but I've got it in my needle, shall I say. I need to find my oat jar. That's looking good. I like the way that now this is all kind of coming together somehow. This is my main one. You'll notice that I didn't do anything with it. It's just still kind of lurking, going underneath that one. So, you know, now I had some pink silk ribbon here. Just want to do something to her. This is a 2mm silk ribbon. Quite a few of these reds are coming out of the Valentine pack. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do, not everywhere because I don't have enough silk ribbon on here. I'm just going to do some lazy daisies close together. I'm trying to mimic something that's on the other side over there. You can see that there's lazy daisies there and that beautiful red that I made up from the wool. That's why that's gorgeous, because I've mixed some wool to create that. And also I've got that silk ribbon rose there, so I'm just trying to, but it's happening. Right. There were some little more of these flower things in here. Yeah, I think I'm going to just scatter them around a little bit. And that's too big. Less is more, so I need another one there because of the forming a triangle, don't I? There you go. Look how it's glistening in the sun. Right. So what I might do is I'm going to love and leave you, and I'm going to put those on, and yeah, I'll finish off for the day. Thank you so much for your time. Bye for now. peeps. I couldn't help myself, so I continued. I've done some beading, and then I was just enjoying myself so very, very much that I just thought, you know what, I'll continue making these little, the birds are lovely, starting to warm up. So I thought, you know what, I'll stay here a little while longer. And yeah. I mean, how can you not stay outside with those birds? You know, really? And the warm sun. I'm using such a fine needle. I don't know why I am, but I am. This is what I like best. It's just summer doing something because you can, because it doesn't matter. Come on, close up on me. Just gonna come over here. Oops. I'm all tangled up here, peeps. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera. I'm not even looking to see if I'm in frame or anything. Just pulling needle and thread through fabric. Is that just not the most soothing thing you can do? So many things going on in the world that we are totally not in control of. Oh, can you look at that sun? Oh man, oh man, oh man. A funny leaf coming out there. There's a little blank space over here. All these little birds sitting right next to me, tweeting away. It's interesting, you know, YouTube tells you things that you don't really want to know. I'm not really interested in, you know, how many followers I have or anything like that, but it's really interesting. They tell you good things and bad things. So when I'm working on this, it tells me that my viewers, my regular viewers, are not watching me do this. And I'm going, really? You know, I like doing this. This is what I like doing. And so that's what matters to me, is my enjoyment out of this at the end of the day. That needs to be couched down. So I need something else read there, my thinking. But you know what? This is now, I've called it a day. I've added some sequins there, and I need to start. This is what I love to do. It's just summer sitting and doing stuff. All right, I really am going to go now. Thank you so much for your time. Bye for now.